You are a landlord, right?
Yes, I'm a
you
landlord.
You sacked your landlord.
Yes.
Your property is in Ekpe.
Yes.
You built it or you bought?
I built it.
You built it.
Yes.
I'm not sure your salary was
my salary was not up to 50K at that time.
Was not up to 50K. And you were ready to put 10,000 aside. Meaning you were ready to do at least over 20% of what you earn to put it aside. Yes. When we tell you your life, okay, savings is an habit that you must cultivate. There is no excuse. Welcome to this series. This is our Sack Your Landlord series. My name is Debo, MDCO Realty Point Limited. Of course, you know, they call us the Sack Your Landlord people. And this is a very interesting series we started. So for like over 17 years of doing business, we've always been interviewing and documenting how people became landlords, you know? And to date, we've done a number of them, quite a number. But this will be our very first episode video-wise, and you will be the one to be partaking of this first one. So we decided to bring our guest today to start this series, and we'll be talking to more and more landlords via this YouTube channel on how they became landlords. Because as a company, we've always taught that, look, the earlier you own your house, the better. A few lessons cuts across, and money is not what you need when it comes to house ownership. So we'll be discovering people who lived these things that we teach, so that you out there can be better assured that these things are possible. And why should you even own your house? These are things that we'll be talking about today. I have a very interesting guest. In fact, how he came into home acquisition and how he became a landlord is a very interesting story you would definitely like to listen to. We'll be right back. Hey, subscribe! Subscribe! I mean, that you've watched up to this point means that you've been enjoying this episode. Encourage us to continue to put out valuable content like this by pressing the subscribe button. Just subscribe. It is absolutely free. A lot of people tell me, your channel is loaded, valuable content there and all of that. Encourage us by subscribing. It will help us do more. Subscribe right away. Yeah, so welcome back. I have with me today the landlord. Yes, somebody that just sacked his landlord, you know. Not just that, I mean, he didn't just do it. He's done it for a couple of months now. Mr. Kazeem Abolore. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much.
It's nice having you on the set, Mr. Kazeem. Yeah. I'm sure our people would like to know you, but just before they get to meet you a bit, let me just confirm a few things. You are a landlord, right?
Yes, I'm a landlord.
You sacked your landlord.
Yes.
Your property is in Ekpe.
Yes.
You built it or you bought?
I built it.
You built it.
Yes. And
it took like about 2.5 years, thereabouts?
Yes, just
about
to do
that.
Yes.
Wow. And that's what earned you a seat on this set to be interviewed. So that's Mr. Kazeem Abolore for you. He's a landlord and all of that. So, Mr. Kazeem, let's go into the story.
Okay.
Why did you decide to become a landlord?
Wow. That's a powerful one. Why did I decide to become a landlord? I think the question should start from why did I decide to buy land in the first instance?
And well, that's it. Land.
Yes. Why I bought land in the first instance is that, you know, I started working 2010.
Okay.
That was when I started working. And in the year 2017, I was like,
7 years after.
Yes, I was like, I've been working for 7 years. And I can't point to one thing that I've been able to do.
And when you say working, what sort of work? So that
I teach.
Okay, so Mr. Kazeem is a teacher, yes. Right.
So I was like, no, this thing cannot continue like this. And I started at the beginning of that 20, I remember very well. I said to my wife that I've been working for 7 years.
Okay.
Each have been working. And there's no one thing that we can point. Of course, we have children, we send them to school, but then there's no one tangible thing that we can point to that we can. So I challenged myself that year I was going to buy land.
You challenged yourself that year you were going to buy land.
Yes.
Now, when we teach people how to sack their landlords, we make them realize that the very first thing is desire. That comes first. It's not about the money you have or that you don't have. It's about the desire to achieve that thing that you want to achieve. In your case, that came for you in 2017.
Yes. Yes. So that's a 27. In fact, even at that time, I didn't have the money.
Of course.
If I tell you that, then you'll be shocked.
I know that. I mean, that has been the common factor.
You get it now. So I just told my wife that whether we like it or not, I was going to be putting aside 10K every month.
10,000 naira
every month. Do you get it now? So, and
I'm not sure your salary was.
My salary was not up to 50K as at that time.
Was not up to 50K. And you were ready to put 10,000 aside. Meaning you were ready to do at least over 20% of what you earn to put it aside.
Yes.
When we tell you your life, okay, savings is an habit that you must cultivate. There is no excuse for not saving. No excuse is strong enough. And that saving is the habit that will take you out of any challenge you think you are in financially. Saving culture is what will take you out of it. That's the first thing you need to cultivate, and then it will lead to other things. In your case, 10,000 naira you decided I will be putting aside.
So then August of that same year, the opportunity came. You get it now.
January to August. So by this time you have like about 70,000 or thereabout in your savings.
You can imagine. So when the opportunity came, the person now talked to me that she wanted me to buy this. I said to her, I don't have any land. I don't have any money. She said, don't worry, you will buy it. How much was it? When he told me, I didn't have 1/3 of the money.
Okay, how much was it then?
The land was 700K then.
700,000.
Yes.
You had 10% of it, probably.
But the woman assured me that she will help me to get the money so that I can secure the land and I will pay her back. She now asked me one question. She said, how much do you have now? He said, how much do you have now?
So what did you tell her?
I had about 80K that is saved. I was even feeling somehow to tell her. But I said, I have 80K. She said, okay, you are going to do something for me. You will find 20K to make it a round figure.
100,000.
To make it 100,000. And I will help you to solve for the remaining 600.
Wow. So can you imagine if Mr. Abolore does not have, as at the time he was being asked, maybe he does not have any savings, that opportunity could have passed you by. But by the way, this woman, who was she to you? I don't understand. How can somebody be bent on you owning a land?
She's my mother-in-law.
Okay. That's a very good mother-in-law.
Yes.
That's a very good mother-in-law.
So that was it. So I now had to run our account to get 20K to add to the 80K.
Okay.
To make it 100. They get it in her hand. We paid the money. So after that,
the deposit.
Yes.
Or she added
she added 600.
Okay.
She added 600 to it.
So she gave me a loan more or less.
Yes.
Okay.
So I now started paying her back.
This was 2017.
2017. Yes.
Okay. So how long did it take you to clear at 600? You paid back at 600 in a year.
Yes.
That's the magic. So what happened? How you that was only able to raise 80,000 naira in 8 months. In 12 months, you were now able to raise 600. The money that wasn't there before, money is not your problem. Desire is your problem. If you have enough desire, the money will show up. How did your 600 show up?
Firstly is that because I've been saving 10K before, I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
I've gotten used to that
system, to that.
So I was not like, okay, I can times 2 or even times 3 this week. And I decided
times 3, you want to commit suicide though?
No,
you are earning 50. Or not up to 50. And you saving 10. You don't want to times 2, 200.
Yes.
Times 3, 30,000. How will you survive?
So I was like, okay, let me use my salary for paying back this money. And as at that time, I used to do training for people here and there. I used to write books.
As a teacher?
As a teacher.
Okay.
I sell training, I sell a workshop and all of that. I said, okay, all of my side also will now be used for to pay my domestic bills. But my salary, I'll be using it to pay.
To sort out this transaction.
And that was
the system you brought in place. Now, before now, were you doing these extracurricular activities that were bringing?
Yeah, I was doing it, but I was not that serious with it. I was not honestly.
You were not that serious. But now that you had a goal in front of you, it made you to be able to galvanize all your energy and be able to, be more focused, laser focused, and that produced a lot more. So you were able to sustain your family.
Yes.
From your side businesses.
Honestly.
And the same you were teaching, you said you were selling courses. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I create online courses.
Wow.
Yes, I have like 4 online courses. I have online courses currently. Wow. I have online course on how to write books and finish it in a month.
Okay.
I have online course on how to relate with slow learners.
Okay.
That is for teachers or even parents that want to relate with. They don't know how to deal with slow learners. I have online course on how to create workbooks.
Whoa.
I have online course on how to storytelling.
On storytelling.
You get it?
Wow. So guys, please, you want to go and patronize Abolore online courses. Where are these courses?
They are online. They are on Seller.
The link will be dropped below in the video. Please go to the description and comment section and make sure you patronize it. Yeah, this is someone worth patronizing. Great. So, online course is great. How many streams of income will you say you have or you were able to generate at the time? So, courses.
Yes.
Okay, what other things were you doing?
I do trainings.
We're doing trainings.
Yes, and I do one-on-one coaching.
One-on-one coaching. Everything was centered around your profession.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Then so continue the story.
So that was it in 2017. Okay. So I used 1 year to pay that money back. So by 2018 September, when I finished paying, I was not like, okay, let me go to this place.
Okay.
Because all of those times I didn't even go there.
Wow, Abi.
So I said,
but you expected the site when you were buying.
Yes, now they took me to the place. I saw it. I liked it.
Yeah.
So in 2018 September, I now went back to the place. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, what should I do now? I was like, okay, 1 year I've used to pay for this land. Hey, let me start building gradually. And there was another thing again that happened.
Oh yeah, what was that?
The person that sold the land to me said that, guy, you must start building this land right now. Whoa. You must do something on it right now. I said, okay. And then I went back.
What was the reason he gave for that though?
He only said it because he said that he didn't want to sell land to people that would just leave
it like that. Yeah, that is common when you buy land in those areas. And you are talking about Ekpe. They don't want to, because all these hormonal issues now. Empty land attracts trouble. Even if there is no trouble on it initially, by the time you leave it just fallow and empty, it will attract trouble. And so he wants to prevent you from having that challenge.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and when he told me that, honestly, I didn't even have money then. I just finished paying for
the
I didn't have money, but I went back home and I sat down. And then my mother-in-law again. I will always be grateful for her.
I can tell you that.
You get that now. So I told her that this is what they told me, and me, I did not have any money. Again, she asked, how much do you have now? I said, the money I have now is not even up to 50K. He said, okay, go and find your own bricklayer. Tell him what you want to do, and tell him the cost for doing foundation only. And I went and I did it. And the balance, I couldn't raise it. She helped me to raise it, and then I paid. But one thing again is that was I did the foundation of my house on December 26th.
December 26th,
2018.
2018. Wow, a day after Christmas.
Yes.
Boxing Day. That was your own boxing gift.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I can't forget that date. So I did foundation on that 26th December 2018. Okay. But because I started something, my mind was always there.
That's it. Desire. That's it.
My mind was always there. So in 2019, any small money
that comes into your hand,
I put it there. Any small money I used to buy block, any small money I used to buy cement, any small money I used to buy sand, any small money I just used it to buy something that I can use there.
Okay. So you completed the project when now?
I completed 2021.
2021. 2.5 years there. Yes. Can you give us an idea?
Okay.
You want to say August?
I moved in August 15, 2021.
2021. Interesting. In fact, a round of applause for Mr. Abolore. In 2.5 years thereabouts, you finished the house. Great. Now, or is it 2.5 years? 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. We can say 5 years, over a period of 5 years, between buying the land and moving into the house. 5 years. Great. It's still a very good achievement if you understand what I mean. He didn't take any mortgage. This was self-financed, incremental construction, and in 5 years he completed his house. You completed a 3-bedroom?
Yes, 3-bedroom flat.
You were telling me before we started that
standard.
That's the word. You said standard 3-bedroom.
Standard.
All room and suite,
spacious dining, spacious kitchen, spacious sitting room. A friend came to my house, and when he saw it, was like, wow, this space.
Can you imagine?
You get it now. So there is a lot of space. There is store. So everybody is fine.
Everybody is fine.
Yes.
That's interesting. So, like, can you give us an estimate of how much you think you spent on the construction?
Actually, when I started building the house,
yeah,
I took note of everything.
Okay.
When I started. But at the time, I got lost.
Can
you get it now? So, but if I should look at it, I spent between 4 to 5 million.
4 to 5 million naira.
Yes.
And that came out because you started construction in 2018.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Started construction in 2018 and you moved to the house in 2020.
Yes. 2021.
Right? 2021, sorry. So that's over 3 years. So in over 3 years, about 5 million came out of your hands.
Exactly.
Could you believe it? If somebody had told you in 2018, that guy, in 3 years, you will produce 5 million.
I find it. I find it unbelievable that it's not
right?
possible.
And that's what happens to a lot of people that will be interviewed. Whenever they estimate, how much they spent on their construction, on owning their own house, they just say, wow, you mean this kind of money came out of me? But guess what? You heard him. When he became desirous of owning a house, he started exposing himself to better use of his time and talents, and making more money and being conscious of his expenses and laser focus. And he was able to pump in 5 million into his project so that he has a standard 3-bedroom as he would regularly put it. What were the challenges you faced? That you would like to share with people so that they can guide against your construction? I remember you said bricklayer. Artisan. How did you work with them? Material purchases.
Honestly, it was rough. But I'm glad today. It was rough. One of the challenges that I had was that during that time, and even till now, I don't party.
You don't party? Okay. But before that time, were you partying?
Not really, but when someone invited me to a party, I'd be like, okay, usually we are in Yoruba land. When they want to do anything. They invite proof. They get it now. And I will be like, okay, do you want me to come? Or do you want to buy Ashwebi? And I said, I will not buy Ashwebi. If you want me to come, I will come. But Ashwebi, I will not buy. You get it now. So one of the challenges is that I deprived myself of some things there.
Okay.
You get it now. Then another challenge is, managing. The only person that I know didn't disappoint me in terms of artisan was my bricklayer. And this is even another fantastic lesson. He was my schoolmate.
Whoa.
We went to the same college.
Whoa.
We had the same sets. And when I wanted to build it, I just called him that, guy, I want to do this thing. And my situation. How can you be of help? And he supported me. But aside from other artisans like welder, carpenter, you have to really monitor these things by yourself. They get it now. So
getting materials.
Making
sure that they are not diverting your own material on your side.
Exactly. Then another challenge is the issue of money. When I wanted to start building, somebody has told me that they will come. I said, what do they want to do? They said they will collect money. Money. How much? When he mentioned, I said,
how much was it?
Can I remember it?
Can't remember.
I remember. So I was like, are you for it? He said they will come. I said, okay, what can we do? He said there's one person that I can go and meet, that they will still come.
Sure.
They get the money. If I go and meet that person and give the person that money, before they come, it will lessen their pressure, the issue. They get it. So when they came, I just told them that I've met this person.
Yeah.
But despite that, they still come intermittently to ask us, and whatever I have, I do give them. Then when I wanted to do roofing again, they came. You get it now. So I used the same method I went to see that person, I paid, I gave the person the money to settle with them. So, but then another challenge is the fact that, again, I deprive myself of some things.
Okay.
And those things today, I said that I enjoy them.
Sure.
Yes.
You've now adjusted.
Yeah. No, I enjoy those things. I
deprive yourself then. Okay, you now enjoy them.
Yes. Okay. I use a good phone now.
Okay. You didn't have a good phone. You were using Palasa maybe.
It was Android.
I understand you.
But it's not an high-end phone.
I understand you. So delayed gratification is what we are talking about. Delayed gratification would help you harness your resources better to the things that are very important to you. And that's what he did. Now, he can probably buy any phone that he wants to buy.
God used some people to help. Not that they gave me money, but they gave me opportunities that I can use to earn money.
Really?
Yes.
Give me an example.
For instance, in December 2020, I got to know about a particular real estate, which I sell land on their behalf. I market land on their behalf. They get it now. So in that 2021, I was really, really hard on it. They get it now. So I got a large chunk of that, of the money I used from that
transaction. So you can imagine, because he has a project ongoing, he kept looking for opportunities that would improve his earning. He was doing all that has to do related to his profession, which is teaching. And now in 2021, he got introduced to become an agent or a realtor, and started selling land for a particular organization. And from what he said, I mean, that was like a very good year, and helped him to really fast track the achievement of his dream. Once you set your mind on a dream, the way to achieve it will show up. If you are not lazy, if you are not indolent, if you are dedicated to what you do, and you are determined about these things, there is how the path will clear for you. And that's what happened in Mr. Abolere's case. So, wow, viewers, I believe that you've enjoyed this episode. Please, so that we can always bring you stories like this. If you like this, please click on the like button if you like what you've heard. And if there is any story, anyone that has achieved, sacking his landlord in a tremendous way like this, let us know. Whether they did it early, they did it late, they did it in a way that it can be encouraging and educative, let us know. People that have proven record of how they achieved their, land or house owning desires. It will be our pleasure to actually get to talk to them. So if you have any person like that, please pass the comments to us at the comment section. Let us interact there, and we'll be glad to bring that story on board. As it is, like I said, this is a series we started, so over some time we'll be bringing these stories to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Kazim. Thank you very much. It's nice really having you. It's been interesting. I believe that we'll keep in touch. I will keep monitoring this. Maybe when you move to your next house, you still come here and tell us, on my second house now, and this is how it's going, and the difference between the first one and the second one. Yes. And in regards to madam, so you have 4 kids, you said?
Yeah, I have 4 kids, including 8 twins.
Twins, right? Yeah. Wow. So you were looking for the third one, like I said, and then you got one, you got one free.
Yes. I wanted to do the third one and boot, but then I got one
extra.
Yes.
That's interesting. And I believe that you are doing well.
Yeah.
And I understand you said you are doing your masters now.
Yeah, I'm doing my masters now.
He started with his SC, did his BSc, and then now he's on his masters. And all of these things are happening, one without disturbing the other. So your life does not have to be on pause just because you are studying or you are raising a family. No, you can achieve a lot more. Now his retirement is guaranteed as the innovative teacher that he is. His retirement now is guaranteed. At least house rent cannot be part of his issues in retirement. And I'm sure that will be a great one, right? So thank you very much for joining us. Please subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this, let us know also. Click on the notification button and share. This story, there are a lot of people you can share it with that would encourage them. You know somebody that is not listening, or somebody that is also in this situation, and this story will encourage them to push through. Share this story with them and they will thank you for it. Thank you very much. Till I come your way in another episode that remains yours sincerely, Debo Adijano, in the business of helping you sack your landlord. Thank you.
How did you enjoy the video? Great, right? Valuable content are here, no doubt about that. So please do us a favor, encourage us by subscribing right away. Click on the subscription button now, and I want you to do 3 other things for me. Subscribe, like, click on the notification button, and lastly, share. If you enjoy real estate sales, real estate entrepreneurship, financial freedom, how to own your first or next house, okay? Those 4 things are what I concentrate on this channel. Thank you very much. I remain yours sincerely, Debo Adijano, in business of helping you do what? Sack your landlord. Subscribe.